There's such a beauty to the culture of Bolivia that almost feels like a movie. You're walking around with people so elegantly dressed, and it's just a wonderful place to spend time. And you couldn't put a camera in a bad place. You could spin a camera 360 degrees anywhere in La Paz and just find beauty. And so being able to have that opportunity to actually film there is incredible. I wanted to make sure that a movie that deals with politics, that deals with poverty, that deals with some difficult subject matter, is approached with a respectful wit. She's summoned to get back in action, kind of like an old outlaw or a gunslinger might be called back to right a wrong in the Old West. It's a peculiar journey because she tests herself, she tests her ethics. She finds herself very motivated, driven, and competitive with Billy Bob Thornton's character, Pat Candy, which is kind of what starts to light the fires in her imaginative approach to her profession. But really, that's just a catalyst for her own internal journey and self-discovery. He's a playful villain sitting there kind of poking at her, and I think through that that playfulness, she starts to ask questions of herself. You know, he's an easy guy for her to look at and say, I hate this guy, let me win, I gotta beat him. And then she looks at herself and says, why do I gotta beat him? Who am I? Where am I coming from? What am I actually trying to do? They've turned politics into highly profitable entertainment as well. But I think that, and that's the importance of a movie like this, is that it asks political questions in a way that's actually entertaining, that is fun. Billy Bob is the right person to play Pat Candy because he can say the nastiest things and you still love him. You know, that's a very specific thing that comes with a great actor that has a specific type of charisma, is that you can have the diversity of roles he's played, from the lovable to the hateable, and you still love him no matter what he does. And all is forgiven when he gives you that Billy Bob smile, you know? And it was fun. We wanted to make a character that could test Jane, could test Sandra Bullock, you know, that was really going to be a great counterpart to her character. And so you needed an actor that had that, that gravitas and that wit and that smile that lets him off the hook. I just jumped at the opportunity to put her in this role because, again, she has this kind of motherly aura, so that you could put a twist on it and you could actually find this very biting, manipulative, cunning woman within an unexpected facade. And I think that's the beauty of her, is that there's a very strong, very empowered character that looks like, you know, she's going to be the president of the PTA, but she'll bite you if you turn your back. Let's make this very different from everything, and let's utilize, you know, the beautiful baggage that you have as a huge movie star and an actress that's accomplished so much, and everyone in the world knows who you are. Let's show them a different side, or show threads that people that appreciate everything that you've done, like, we can all come together on this movie, you know, and that was the effort. Make something that felt very universal and yet very particular. She's somebody that is consistently challenged and invited an audience to watch her, and that's because we just meet her, and we meet her in person, we meet her on screen, we just believe her, we believe in her, and we root for her, and I think that's a charisma that you can't rehearse. You be born with it.